Hi guys, Victoria Paxton here. Thanks for stopping back by my YouTube channel. Okay, so subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the like button and share. It's free. It doesn't cost anything. Okay, so today I'm going to do somebody that it's been like I don't know. It's like I wanted to do it, but I was afraid to. When he was alive, I actually wanted to try to connect with him, but there was just always this fear. Yeah, so Charles Manson. Okay, so unless you've lived under a rock, you know who Charles Manson is, right? He was born November 12th of 1934. He died November 19th of 2017. In the mid-60s, he formed what became known as the Manson family. His followers committed a series of 9 murders at 4 different locations. Okay, so according to the Los Angeles County District Attorney, Manson was trying to start a race war. Although his family members that were arrested, they denied all that. He was convicted in 1971 of first-degree murder and conspiracy to commit murder for the deaths of 7 people. The prosecution conceded that Manson never ordered the murders, but they contended that his ideology constituted an overt act of conspiracy. So, let's see. He was also convicted of first-degree murder for the deaths of Gary Hinman and Donald Shea. Gary Hinman, if I remember correctly, lived on Spawn Ranch with them. He was like one of them, I guess. Yeah. Okay. All right. So let me just talk about this here. Okay. So I was kind of surprised that I was able to connect with him. Unfortunately, that's about where anything positive stopped. Immediately I could feel like negative, just bad vibes, bad energy. So he came through, he just began like making all these weird sounds and noises and, saying stuff like America is to blame for what happened to him. He sat in prison his whole life when he didn't even do anything wrong. It was America, and the police were out to get him and against him, and he had too much to offer the world. And so I'd always heard that Manson was like extremely intelligent, and usually when you have psychopaths like that, they usually are pretty intelligent, right? I'll tell you though, maybe I just caught him on a bad day or a bad time, but he didn't seem that intelligent to me. Quite the opposite. He just came through as like a very angry little man, like just angry. He just, it went so far that he was insulting me, talking about me being overweight. And he was just a creepy little angry man. He literally was just babbling just as soon as he came through. The second he came through, he was babbling, making noises. They weren't even like words, they were just like sounds and noises. And I said, do you want to have a conversation, or can we just be done with this? And he was like, oh no, I want to have a conversation. So he proceeded to talk about how fat I was. I started laughing, of course, because I was like, what? What do you mean I'm fat? Oh my God, this crushes my existence. I didn't know I was fat. Oh my gosh. And then he went on to talk about how I'm the same as everybody else in this country, and how we're all about ourselves, and it's always us against the world. And I'm like, what does that even mean? What are you even talking about? And then, it was the interpretation that that stupid district attorney had. That's why I sat in prison all these years, because they interpreted that I commanded somebody to kill somebody when I didn't have anything to do with it. I didn't tell them to kill anybody. Ask them. They'll tell you the same thing. You know, it was just, it was exhausting, to be honest with you. It was exhausting. And I know this is so strange to say this, okay? But when I was younger, my teacher came to me and she knew that I read. Like, I would literally, from the time I was like in second, third grade, I would take my little, what do you call it, wagon, and I go get books at the library and come back. And I would read them like crazy. Like, I read obsessively. By the time I was in fourth grade, I had read every book there was in the library about every president. Like, I had gone through many, many sections of the public library. Anyway, my teacher came to me and she said, have you ever read true crime books? Like, you know, do you watch scary movies? Will it keep you up at night? And so I kind of told her that scary movies don't really scare me. I just laugh. I'm that one person in the movie theater that somebody jumps out of nowhere and says boo, and everybody else screams and sighs, and I just start laughing. So anyway, so I said, she said, well, I have this book and I just got done reading and I thought maybe you might want to read it, but it's pretty graphic. I'm not sure if you're going to like it or not. It was Helter Skelter. And Helter Skelter and reading about Charles Manson, I don't know. I just always had this thing where I just wanted to get inside of, like psychopaths, and I wanted to get inside of their head and like figure out why they think like that. And, you know, and so that coupled with my gifts, just, I don't know, it just shot my desire to find out about Charles Manson through the roof. But I am here to tell you that he was just a very angry little man, shouting, spouting insults. It's everybody else's fault. He did nothing wrong. The only thing he said was, oh yeah, I stole stuff when I was young that I ended up in that boy's home, and I did little stuff like that. But like, he would not admit to anything. And I'm like, dude, okay, so yeah, he just is in just a horrible place. He's a horrible, angry little man. But yeah, I didn't see anything intelligent about him. I saw the exact opposite. He just seemed like a complete angry little moronic man is what he seems like. And I don't have anything positive to say about him. He's gone, good riddance. So yeah, he has tried to reconnect with me several times, and I just get like a horrible feeling, and I know it's him. So I had to be done with it, you know. Okay guys, that's gonna do it for me. But be kind, be nice, wear your masks, wear your gloves, stay in the house, listen to what they tell you to do. You know, there's no point in getting sick and dying. So just stay safe and take care, okay?